Christmas decoration. I love Christmas decoration. I prefer real tree than artificial tree, because real tree, I love going with the kids to the garden centre and they can choose which tree they want. Every year they take turns who chooses the tree, and then while we're there we can have a look around in the garden centre and look all the Christmas lights and all the decorations. In the Philippines we start decorating October time, because that's how the tradition Filipinos are, decorating early and taking out the decoration just after New Year. I love making the oranges, the cinnamon with the kids and use it to decorate with the real tree, because I love the smell of the cinnamon, and the orange is more like Christmassy feeling, and it shows you doing Christmas decoration. It just shows you how creative you are, and how it's not just putting all the decoration, or it doesn't matter how they look like, make sure that they look nice, and it shows more about how you personalize your decoration. It's more like you've got the spirit of Christmas in the house.
Rotten oranges! Are they meant to look like that, Mummy? I thought it was a normal one and that was the reflection. I was like, is that me? Daddy,
Yeah.
I thought it was like a reflection thing that I looked into.
Which one?
That thing.
What is it?
It's this guy. Just the Mr. Mastering thing. If I'm 20, she still does it. With happy.
The most difficult person to buy a present for at Christmas time is those people who don't know what they actually want for Christmas. So I spend my time just asking them, what would you like? Because I want to get them something I feel that is something that they need, or something that they would want, or something that basically they never seem to have or can't afford. It'd be nice to be able to bless them with it, but then they're saying, oh, don't buy me anything, I don't need anything. So that is the hardest part of shopping, because then you're looking all around the shops, you're trying to think about what would it that they would most like, what would it that they would most like to appreciate, really. Because I feel sometimes when you are giving presents, you could just buy anything from the shops, but sometimes it's without meaning. But if you knew there was something that they were in need of, then I think that would be a good thing to do, to buy them that. And I know then that it'll be something that they really appreciate and will make good use of.
We want to say a big thanks for listening all year.
I like to paint my food. So whenever I do it,
I'm in a dance group, and we started making preparation for the build-up to Christmas. Our theme was reason for the season, and we practice our dances, and we've had other dancers come from London, Birmingham, Nottingham. We all got together and it was quite exciting, especially the procession. And also I managed to persuade my brother and his friend to come and video the whole scene of what we were doing. We had some little children from a school of dance. They were fantastic as well, and we had other youth as well. But the exciting thing about it was getting together to put the whole program together, and what we were going to do, the food we were going to have to serve afterwards, etc. And another thing I enjoy about the build up to Christmas is that every year my two nieces, they belong to a ballet group and they always perform, and I really enjoyed their performance this year, the Christmas Carol. I must have to admit though, half of it I didn't quite understand. However, I do know the story a bit, so that gave me a little bit more insight to follow what they were doing. They were fantastic, and I am going to get them to teach me a few ballet moves as well, so that I can put that into my own dancing routine with my dance group. And Christmas as well, I think it's either you go with it or step away from it. I guess Christmas to me is like, it's 90%, I said about 95% compulsory, because no matter how you try to get away from it, you're always pulled into it by the media or something. And the other 5% is choice, capacity. You choose whether you really want to join in or not at the end of the day. And so Christmas Day was so exciting in this household. There was I've never seen so many presents in my life, especially for grown-ups and not little kids under the age of say 8 or 9, but we had some beautiful presents and some good times. Altogether, it was a fantastic Christmas and I loved it. I'm butting out now.
So basically, each team has to write down like in each categories, beginning with that letter from the alphabet. We've played this game before. Okay, so I'm going to start with A. Stop. G. Everyone G. Let's go. G. No. Sing the
About to
song.
go down like a bomb.
So what we do with this?
Yeah, I'm videoing it, don't worry. Careful, don't drop it.
Is it a picture?
It's a
What was the most memorable gift I remember receiving from my parents when I was young? Thinking about it, I can't honestly remember any gift I received from my parents when I was young at Christmas, although we as a family received a lot of gifts, many in fact, because we not only got a stocking, we got a sack of Christmas presents every Christmas day. The greatest gift for me was the presence of the family rather than actually the gifts that I received, and it was good to be with the family at Christmas. And to me, the presence of the family was the most important time I had, you know, having got 2 sisters and 2 brothers and my parents both all alive, and it was just good to be with each one in turn, and we had a good time at Christmas as a family. So presence of the family was good at Christmas, the presence of the family.